Hey, good Sunday morning, everyone. Going to do a quick web update for you on this Sunday to bring you up to speed on not only what's happening in the short term, but some of the longer range stuff as well. We'll try to keep this short and sweet. Boy, spring fever today. I'm looking outside and seeing still a deep snowpack, but already this morning in the 9 o'clock hour, it's 45 degrees here in Youngstown. And look down towards the Ohio River, Cincinnati pushing into the lower and middle 50s already. So there's a lot of mild air around, and we are going to get in on some of this mild air today. And we're not alone across the country. Yesterday was an exceptionally warm day out on the plains and in parts of the southeast, and warmth will come back again today. It's just pushing a little farther north today. So today, the warmest day in about a month and a couple of days. We hit 58 back on January 4th, I believe. So it'll be the warmest day since then here across the Mahoning and Shenango valleys. Now the radar is pretty quiet this morning. If you do want to take the dog out, try to get outside today. And take advantage of the warmth. Most of the day all right, but I think chances as we get into the afternoon, a little bit of rain start to increase. This will be pretty much just a touch of drizzle in some spots, but there could be a 10 or 15-minute shower to watch out for this afternoon. Don't think it's a big deal, but something to watch out for. Here's a look at the high-resolution rapid refresh computer model high temperatures this afternoon. I think this is still a little conservative considering how warm it is already. Now it has the lower 50s getting down into the Route 30 corridor, but I suspect this will get even farther north considering it's already in the mid 40s. So, most of us in the WFMJ viewing area will at least flirt with 50 today, and some of us will get into the 50s, 53, 54 on the table for this afternoon. So enjoy that. All right, so let's talk about the situation tonight. This gets a little complicated. We're on the warm side of things today. Tonight, low pressure swings by to the south and east, and the cold air wraps in behind it. Here we are at 1 in the morning tonight with our low pushing east. Start getting into some of these purples and peach colors, and that's probably some mixed precipitation. The 32-degree line, the freezing line, sinking south and east as well as the air turns colder. I think there's going to be a few hours tonight where we are fair game to see some freezing rain as the lower levels of the atmosphere cool quicker than the mid levels of the atmosphere. So it's still above freezing upstairs. Rain falls, but it falls into air down here at the ground that's a little below freezing. So I don't think this is a big ice storm or anything like that, but we could be dealing with a few hours where we are having some freezing rain. It's a borderline situation because it's going to be so warm today that it's hard to get many problems going so soon after having a warm afternoon. But if you do happen to be out in the wee hours of tonight and into tomorrow morning, you're going to have to maybe be on the lookout for a few slick spots. The Weather Prediction Center, National Weather Service, in other words, has about a 40% chance across the region. That's the blue area of 1/100 of an inch worth of ice or more. Generally, you need 1/10 of an inch or more to cause a lot of problems, but even 1/100 or a couple of hundredths of an inch can cause some slick spots. Something to watch out for middle of the night tonight and first thing tomorrow morning. By daybreak tomorrow, as most of us are getting ready to go to work and school, I think the threat for any sort of freezing rain or sleet is over, and it's mostly transitioning into just snow showers. Still watch out for slick spots tonight, late tonight, first thing tomorrow morning. Whether this is enough to cause some 2-hour school delays, I think it's real borderline at this point, but I can't rule it out either. If we get enough icing going on tonight with a little layer of snow on top of it, maybe something to be cognizant of, that there's a chance of a few 2-hour delays tomorrow morning. It's going to be pretty quiet then until midweek. Our next Arctic front comes through Wednesday afternoon, and this is going to be a front that's going to usher in some of the coldest air of the season so far. By Thursday morning, the front is to our east. We're firmly in the cold air with snow showers around, falling temperatures. Thursday is a transitional day. The real cold day is Friday. Here's Friday morning. Now, it will be less windy Friday compared to Thursday, but it will be colder on Friday. And if we don't have the coldest day of the winter yet on Friday, we might have it on Sunday. Let's talk about this, the pattern here. Here's Friday morning. Huge ridge poking up on the west with a huge trough carving out in the eastern U.S. Now, if you think it's cold here, up in New England, there's going to be places that have a couple of mornings where they might be into the mid-20s below zero for overnight lows. We won't be that cold, thankfully, but that's Friday. Here's Sunday. Again, very cold-looking pattern for the Ohio Valley and points east. Wind chills Friday morning, probably in the 10 below range or so, even though, again, there's not going to be quite as much wind. The actual air temperature with a little breeze creates a wind chill. So Friday morning could be a 2-hour delay morning for schools. Plan on that. As far as actual temperatures, Friday afternoon, no higher than about 10 or 11. These are the highs on Friday. Saturday, we get a little relief, and then here's Sunday. No higher than the lower, if not middle teens on Sunday. So Friday and Sunday, Sunday being a week from today, some very, very cold days coming up. All right, thanks for watching this quick Sunday morning update. Hope you have a good rest of the day. If you can, get outside, take advantage of 50 degrees this afternoon because it'll be a solid 30 degrees colder as we kick off the work week tomorrow.